high pressure. I turn with it, and I put this up. Yep. And then I'm getting my hit, and so he gets to do something from here. Now maybe he can do the pocket lock and get a nice. And then here again, I have to do this, send this out. Right? I'm getting hit. Of course, I'm getting hit. It's a fight. Right? Roll with the hit. Right? And then we have this. Right? And then, okay, there's one. Right here. So that's the next one. So what gets lost is, oh yeah, but they're supposed to be, if I'm a winner, it doesn't go offline, right? So we're doing lot sal again, and I'm trying to do these to Isaiah. I'm staying on the line, right? If Isaiah's pinning me, yeah, I'm trying to stay on the line still too, right? So this is where we get into that cool European Wing Tsun indoor. Alright, so Isaiah goes just right across this one and grabs my inside of my other arm and pins it all down. Yep. European Wing Tsun. Alright, so we're in La Sal. That's Cam Sal in the Iron Dog vernacular now, Isaiah. Alright, so we use this as a feeler, and then he's going to Cam Sal. So then, freeze. Yeah, what's your next one in here, right? So then my next one is, you would have hit. That was a hit. I get to do my jump sal. There's your quan sal. Yep. So, if you catch them both, that's great. If you go over the top and pin, if you go underneath, right? So you can go under, you can go over. And then we'll be looking at third student right here, and then he lofts me, and then right there as we come around, right? I come around like this, here's that moment that happens. So we're in this kind of thing like this. And that's the cam sal. Oh, you're so fast, right? Boom! And then you come around. And no, you're on the inside. You see? Now he's slow. Oh, he's on the inside. Now you get to do your cam sal. Ah! So it's like a slow. You're not hitting me yet. Where's your hit? There! Ah! Remember, so we have to be a hit. There it was, right? Here it is, right here, Isaiah. Cam sal. Sounds like a skunk. So, I'm not a second or a third grader anymore, right? Neither is he. It's just good practice for us. And the thing is, let's just go back to student grade 3, Isaiah, little feet, just so we don't get stale, right? And then we're just doing it in here, right? It's hard to make him turn. I don't know. Ouch! It's hard. I can't get him to turn. He's gonna do that, right? I have to start hitting low, right? And then. We're going to give away. Oh yeah, I got one to see too. Give us your ghost kick videos. So we can fake it for you all at home. Okay, the next one that I saw that I really like that we should remember to do. We get like this, I push him over, and he wants to come inside and do a punch to me right here, for your punch. That's what he's trying to do as a third grader. And so we're doing some kind of thing, push him over, yep. And then I want you to hold like a land sal up as you do it. It's longer, as you keep this elbow down so that it has a wedge down here, right? And then, as we're going through these and that happens, then I get inside and I push you and force a jump sal on you. Yeah. This is not one that I had like consciously in the old European one. I see it in the videos from Gutierrez, and we started doing it later, right? So it's a byproduct of this, right? If Isaiah doesn't pull on me, right? Boom, the European pull answer is this, right? That's give Isaiah pressure, there it is, right? Boom, boom. So we're doing lots out, and I push him over. So right here, I'm giving him this pressure, and his jump sound has to come up. Yeah, and then I'll push into him and see if he turns. There's a nice. And for me, it's this cool thing, right? Oh, it's a trick dip. I switch sides when I want to like do it really good for the video. I switch sides again. And that way the student doesn't know what's going on. That's because my students are so good. Oh, there was a packs out, When this happens, don't mess it. Whenever I present these, if you've been watching enough of them, we're looking at those moments as a student where you get better at it and you become our next training phase, right, Isaiah? Isn't that how I taught you? And of course, all the student grade stuff turned into the technician stuff, and then the technician stuff turns into the advanced technician stuff. And the only way to do it is to like get faster at it and better at it. So anyway, the next part of it is for 4, we have this idea that someone's in here, and these are not working. Isaiah's cool distance control. So they're gonna go for this hook. They're gonna eat a punch in the face. Right? But maybe they're gonna go for a tackle, right? There's any number of things. They're gonna go for some kind of control, and they're gonna move around to the side. So we have to have one way to practice it safely. So I control his hand and I give him this, I just cast my arm out. It's not a real attack, right? Because the idea is more that he does the defense. And then he does our outfall step with kind of a throw energy to it. Go ahead, Isaiah. Yeah. Something like that. Right? And so right there, all right, I have to deal with something to the face to make this work. Yeah, so it's actually like this. Unless I move that as I go, and this is where Isaiah usually ends up when we do these to him. Right? And then gently, the thing that he could do here, right? So if you combine the forward with the throw, slowly and gently because of my sore neck, right? I go for this, and then he's like starting to do that throw, just starting, and he's like, oh, I got that, so I'll just twist it down in. Maybe a knee in there. It's a great little set of moves that we use. So that's just a small part of it, because the more important one is the second step. So we're in here, I go for that, and then right. So again, it is not a linear translation. This footwork is like a universal. So this is like stuff that becomes wrestler and kick counters, either or. If someone goes low with their leg or their head, we're gonna have to step around it. 3, 2, 1. right, next up. So for a 4th grader, they need something new to do that takes them out of what they were doing as a 3rd grader. So for 4, we've got this little dance where, switch our feet like that. So get your other front foot out. There we go. I go for this low attack, and let's see.
You have to use the opposite end so you can actually get a turn.
Let's get it this way.
Or get the
There we
student
go.
turn.
So I go with this low attack across, and I turn around, and he's turned around, and then he goes for his. I'm not sure who's that. So I go, and then he's got to go. Then I go. He's gonna go. I'm gonna go. He's gonna go. I'm gonna go. Isaiah throws like an overhead attack at me, and I step in here in Aikido. Right? Where he throws around, he says we attack it like this, and I go, oh. Whee! That's crappy shit, right? But then that was fun in Aikido, and the guy, when the guy came like this, he didn't go around. No, he took it around about this far, and then he went right in here this far, and just, no, he pulled the guy way out. He did like this, right in here. All right, so you practice it nice. Oh, look at me. Show you off camera, right? All right? You practice it nice, but it's done for real like that. Right? Or you pull, you know, if you go our style, right? I pull him like this, bam, like that, right?
Funk this. I'm about to pump this. It's time to represent the dream of lasting peace.